Tables have turned. Now I'm up all night.
Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this video, I want all of my subscribers to go down in the description below and follow me on all social media platforms. It will also be down here if you see it. Also, like, subscribe, share, comment, because we in there. We 50 subscribers already, okay? I'm trying to get to 1,000 by next month, or 2 or 3, you know. Also, ladies, if you want to know how I got this look, that will also be in the description below. So let's get into this video. Today we are going to be discussing the time that a dude told me that he could not be seen with me because of what? Because of the way that I walk. So, around 2015, I was working and I had been in a relationship with a dude that I was working with. We did not work out, so we broke up. And 2 months later, I started talking to somebody who I actually had been talking to for like a little bit on and off. The reason why we were on and off is because I was a little bit skeptical about, whether or not he was real, if he was really worth talking to at the time. But me being me, I'm not gonna, be judgmental. I'm just like, give him the benefit of the doubt. He might be actually nice. So we're talking and he's like, I like you, I've always liked you, and I've always wanted to talk to you, like for real. But we never really had, we never really got to do that. So I'm just like, okay, well, we can do that now if you like really serious or whatever like that. So I'm just like, he seems nice. At this point, my F-boy radar is simmering down, right? So I'm like, he seems cool. He wants to take me out to eat. He's like, you go wherever, we can go wherever you want. I'm like, okay. Don't tell me that, because I like free food, okay? So he's like, we can go wherever you want, whatever you want to eat. I'm like, all right. So that day comes. So I leave work. Mind you, I have not eaten the entire day that I'm at work. So I worked, and where I actually I had one job, but I worked in 2 locations because, they were a part of each other. They were connected. So I walked across the street. Anybody that knows Jamaica Avenue, they know that there is an Applebee's over there. There's an Applebee's, there's a McDonald's, there's a Pizza Hut, etc., etc. So I walked across the street from where I worked, and I went to Applebee's. I didn't walk in Applebee's. I stood outside and waited for him or whatever like that. So he's like, he comes, hey, kissy, whatever. And I'm like, okay. So I'm opening the door to Applebee's. Oh boy is walking down the block. I'm like, wait. Excuse me. You said I can get whatever I want, and I want a 2 for $20. What you doing? Mind you, let me make this very clear. I'm not bougie. Anybody that goes to Applebee's, we're not bougie. However, if a person does ask us on a date and say that we can get whatever we want, I want Applebee's. The rest of the way down the block is McDonald's, the Burger King. If I want a burger, I want a real one. I want a real grilled one. Where you going? He's going down the block. He's going down the block. So my mind is like, oh wait. That's strike number 1 for me. Okay. He's going down the block, and I'm just like, Lord Jesus, Jesus, please, Lord Jesus, please don't let this man open up the door to McDonald's, Burger King, Pizza Hut / Taco Bell. Okay? And please don't let me go back to work to eat. And we're walking, walking, and walking, and we're walking. We passed Burger King. We passed Taco Bell slash Pizza Hut. We passed McDonald's. We end up back at my job. I worked at the farmer's market. I worked in two locations actually. I worked across the street from the Applebee's and I worked at the farmer's market. This day, I was at the other location. So, we're going to the farmer's market, my job, where I could have ate prior to this situation, right? Okay, so like I said, I'm not bougie. I'm not. I'm not. We could have just went and got 20 foot at Applebee's, but no. We are at the food court to get Chinese food, something that I could have got when I got home. I'm still sitting. I'm still sitting in this situation because I'm like, I'm not gonna be mean. Not gonna be mean. Not gonna be mean at all. Like him, I think he's cute. He's nice. He seems nice. Maybe this might not get worse, right? He proceeds to look at the lunch menu that cost $5. Something that I could have bought myself prior to this situation. He made it seem like he had like all the not a lot of money, but enough to take me somewhere nice. Right? Like Applebee's. So he buys the $5 meals, okay, for him and myself. And at this point, it's just like, whatever is food. I'm eating great. We're sitting down, we're having a conversation. The conversation is cool. It's great. It's nice. Then it got worse. It got completely worse. I'm eating. And we're eating. On a date, when you're trying to get to know somebody, you usually don't talk about things that he talked about. Okay? I'm all about eye contact. Okay? We had eye contact for at least a good 5 seconds. His eyes proceed to go further down, ding, ding. Okay, so I'm just like, wait. My eyes are here. That's strike number 2. Okay, then he proceeds to tell me how big they are and how they look lovely. That is great. I know that. I have a mirror. I see them every single day. Thank you for that. You would think that I would have gotten up at this time, right? No. Well, know why? Because I didn't have any freaking money to go home. And he was taking me home. Okay? Because we had planned this, so I didn't need any money to go home because he was taking me home. Because I'm thinking, this is going to be just a nice little date and things are going to be great. And we're going to talk about things and we're going to get to know each other. We're going to have a real conversation that real human people have because, he's a decent person who was brought up right? So he still proceeds to discuss this situation. So we're still talking about this situation, right? We're still talking about these big old jugs that I have. Great. So then he proceeds to get up to go to the bathroom. A part of me wanted to get up and just walk home. Yeah, mind you, I live 15 minutes away from my house, 20 because of the way that I walk. Yeah. So I'm just like, do I sit here? Do I go home? Do I sit here? Do I go home? Part of me wanted to go home and just walk and just be in pain for the rest of the night. But no, I sat there because I'm like, this man did just buy me food for $5. So let me not be rude. Let me just sit here. Right? He comes back. We're still having a discussion about these big basketballs that I have. And I know what you're thinking. You could have seriously got up and left. Yeah, I could have, but right? So now we proceed to get up. We leave my job. Yeah, we leave and we're walking. And anybody, like I said, if you are from Queens and you know the ad, they're a dollar cab. So we took the dollar cab. The dollar cab, mind you, this was my first time taking the dollar cab. I've never taken it. I've never had the reason to take it, whatever. So I take the dollar cab. We take the dollar cab, and he's like, for me to go home. So great. Like I said, I've never taken a dollar cab, so I'm thinking that I'm about to take this dollar cab, and he's about to take me all the way home. This driver stops midway. I'm like, wait, wait. My house is further down. What are we doing? I get out the car. He's like, oh, I'll see you later. See you later. I'll call you later. Text you later. Whatever. Great. So now I have to walk from Francis Lewis Boulevard to where I live. That was a long walk. Long. Very, very long. So I text him, tell him I'm home. He's like, okay, great, cool. Maybe we should chill, Like 2 days later, we chilled. We chilled. I left work very early to chill with this man who I thought, really liked me, really was into me because I was into him. We were talking and he was talking really sweet and nothing. So I'm like, maybe he really does like me. Maybe he's not an F-boy like I really think. Yeah. So I left work early. Ladies, young ladies, don't do that. Don't do that. That is the dumbest thing that you can do, is leave your job in which pays you, okay, lots of money. Probably not lots, but it pays you enough for you not to go and hang out with the person that I hung out with. Yeah, don't do that. So I go and we hang out, right? So we're watching a movie and he proceeds to touch me. Okay, that's fine. Great. We're adults. We're not children. So I'm going along with it. Great. So, like I said, I thought we really liked each other. So at the time, it was just like, okay, so, hey, let's do this. So, we do that. Get finished and done with. Great. So then we walk out the house so that I can take the bus home. He's like, you know, I'll call you later. Text me when you get home. I get a bus. I text him when I get home, and he doesn't respond. So I'm just like, okay, that's a red flag, right? Yeah. So texting him like I'm home. Got home. At this point, I really didn't really think nothing of it. Now that we're in a different time zone and a different space and mindset, now I know that this is just like stupid. So he doesn't say anything. But the next day, he does not text me. No text, no calls. I literally did not get. I didn't hear from him for a whole week. Mind you, he has children, so I let that slide. I'm like, maybe he has his kids, so let me just, leave him alone. I do have a child of my own, so, I would understand. That Monday coming, I go to work, and he finally answers me. So we're having a discussion, we're talking, and the conversation went left. Yeah. So I said something along the lines of, oh, well, you did say I'm your girlfriend, so, I do get the key, right? Oh. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Like a stupid idiot. Why did I say that? So, his response was, don't. You're not my girlfriend. I don't, you're not something that I want. I'm just like, excuse me? So, he's like, I can't be seen with you in the street because of the way that you look, and I don't want none of my people to see me with somebody like you. Oh, that's cute. Excuse me. I didn't know that anybody knew you because you. Let's get something very, very straight. You're cute, but you're not that cute. So I don't really know, and I don't understand why you thought that somebody was gonna care about somebody you walking around with me. Do you see me? I've had boyfriends, okay, in my day. Real ones who did not care what I looked like, what I walked like, how I walked. Okay, yeah, okay. I have a child, so that should tell you something too. Don't nobody care about this walk. These legs were perfectly fine when need be. Thank you. So, okay. So then he's like, I don't know who would want you because I know I don't, and I don't know who would want you. Like I said, I have a child, so technically somebody did. Okay. So, oh, I don't know who would want you, but it wouldn't be me. And your walk is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I cried. I cried. I cried. I cried. I sat at my desk and I cried. And I cried and I cried. Why? Because this is not the first time that this was said to me. However, I'm an adult now. When it was said to me the first time, I was a teenager. I was 14, and it was just like, okay, these are little boys. Little boys will be little boys. They're not raised properly, so they don't know what not to say and what to say. This was a grown man with children, with a daughter. Okay, so I was like in awe, disbelief. I was just sad. I was so sad, and I cried, and I ran to the bathroom, and I called my best friends, and I said, he said this to me, and they were like, excuse me, and I was just like, yeah, yep, it happens. It's happening again. and I'm grown at this time. I'm not a teenager anymore. So it's just like we're this again. First of all, you're not that cute to be trying to tell somebody that they ain't gonna be with nobody. That nobody gonna be with me. Nobody gonna be with me. You bugging, okay? Excuse me. See, now I can laugh and kiki and hee hee about it. At that time, that wasn't funny. That wasn't funny at all. I cried the entire day at work. Then he decides that he's going to simmer down from this disgusting attitude and say, you're a very pretty girl. It's just that, I just can't be seen with you. It's nothing against you. It's just that I can't be seen with you. Also, now you want to simmer down and you want to talk nice now. Well, it's a little too late. My feelings are hurt at this point. Okay? So, we stopped talking. And that just proved to me that, everybody is not really, who they say they are. And sadly, there are people in this world who think like he does. And I've come to terms with that. And that's okay. That is okay. I know who I am. I am beautiful. And I look like this. You got me messed up. If you ever think that I'm going to be sad, let's be for real. You really think somebody... Do you see me? Come on. Don't nobody care. No real man cares. Okay? But I learned my lesson. And he missed out on something good. Something real good. And that's okay, because somebody else gonna get it. Okay? So a couple people had it after him, so it didn't matter. Yeah. And if you watching this, hey boo, so that's the end of my story. And I'll be back another time with, an extended version of why I walk the way that I walk, so that you all can get what this is. You can all understand and process what I go through on a daily. I'll be seeing y'all later.
Now the tables have turned.